Fighting amongst family is never enjoyable, but it's been the reality for Prince Charles and his son, Prince Harry, for some time. Prince Charles's relationship with his youngest son Prince Harry has been making headlines for months. The Prince of Wales was said to be unhappy about Harry and his wife Meghan Markle choosing to exit their duties as senior members of the royal family back in early 2020, and things have been strained between the father and son ever since. Back in March, Harry and Meghan sat down for a tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey, where the Duke of Sussex opened up about the state of his relationship with Charles. Harry admitted that his father had stopped taking his phone calls and of cutting him and Meghan off financially after he and Meghan left the royal lifestyle behind. Harry confessed that his father was upset about his royal exit, but it was something that he felt he needed to do for the well-being of himself, Meghan, and their son Archie. However, Harry has said that he'll continue to try to work on the relationship with Charles going forward. Speaking on the Armchair Expert podcast, Harry said he was convinced his father had suffered because of his upbringing by the Queen and Prince Philip, and he believed he was passing down genetic pain. He then accused the royal family of total neglect and silence when he tried to ask for help as both his and Meghan's mental health declined, and claimed the royals only ever encouraged him to play the game and hide his emotions. Although Harry's comments sparked outrage, his older brother William actually hinted at similar feelings back in 2017. During a discussion on mental health, William said, "If first look at my parents' generation, there was a lot more stiff upper lip going on. Don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place for the stiff upper lip, and for those of us in public life, times when you have to maintain it. But behind closed doors, in normal everyday life, we have to be more open and upfront with our feelings and emotions. Catherine and I are clear that we want both George and Charlotte to grow up feeling able to talk about their emotions and feelings." The Duke of Cambridge is also said to be happy to raise his children in the mold established by Kate's side of the family rather than his own. The second-in-line to the throne's relationship with his father was thought to have been especially strained throughout his teenage years when William was caught up in his parents' messy split, before facing the trauma of Princess Diana's sudden death in 1997. However, William is now much closer to his father, suggesting the frostiness between them has gradually thawed, while his brother has clearly drifted from both of them. As noted by The Times, Charles was particularly hurt by Harry's claims that Meghan and their son, Archie, had faced racist circumstances within the firm. One royal expert says that Charles is still struggling with his son's public criticisms. Prince Charles may be struggling to forgive his son Prince Harry for everything that transpired in the past 2 years. Charles does not agree with Harry trashing his whole family in public. Charles thinks these matters could have easily been addressed in private, a source previously told the outlet. Although the Oprah interview was months ago, the father and son have reportedly not reconciled yet. The father and son reunited at Prince Philip's funeral, so suffice to say it wasn't the happiest setting. The Times did report that Charles and Harry allegedly found time to speak to each other, as well as to Prince William and Kate Middleton, after the funeral services at Frogmore Cottage. Now, Princess Diana's friend Stuart Pearce says that Charles's sensitive and very private nature may be a big reason why he and Harry have yet to work through their issues. According to the pal, he did the same thing when Charles's affair with Camilla was exposed. What he did was to shrink back and as a result of that became an aloof. Stuart adds, "He can't deal with it because of his sensitivity, so he hides, and what Harry's trying to do is to heal that. If anyone understands what life in the spotlight is like, it's Prince Charles. His mother, Queen Elizabeth, became the reigning monarch when he was just 3 years old, and, as such, his life was changed forever. He wasn't, as a baby, the sweet little bundle of joy to be celebrated. He was the future King of England, and, ever since that moment, he was subjected to the scrutiny that came with the job. Along with it came the attention, the press, and the judgment. So, as you can imagine, his life hasn't always been a bed of roses." Jonathan Dimbleby, the biographer behind The Prince of Wales, a biography, asserted that Queen Elizabeth was detached from Charles as a result and that she spent little time with her infant son during his first year of life. Elizabeth reportedly viewed Charles within the perspective of duty, She knew that her firstborn son had an important role to play, and she behaved around him accordingly. We all know that Prince Charles is infamously known for cheating on Diana Spencer with Camilla Parker Bowles, but what some might not know is that Charles and Camilla were involved far before Diana came onto the scene. As heir to the throne, Prince Charles wasn't originally allowed to marry the woman he loved because the royal family did not see Camilla as a suitable option. The reports of Charles's bashful personality come amid talk Meghan will not fly back to the UK to join Harry at the unveiling of the Princess Diana statue on July 1. The statue will be unveiled at Kensington Palace on what would have been Diana's 60th birthday. Meghan only recently gave birth to the couple's daughter Lilibet Diana, and it is understood she will remain in California with their 2 children. Prince Harry could bring baby son Archie with him to the unveiling of Princess Diana's statue in the UK next month. That is according to predictions from royal family insiders and experts. Archie is believed not to have seen the royal family face to face since March 2020. So, the Duke of Sussex will bring his 2-year-old with him for what will be a very emotional time. Like her sister-in-law Meghan Markle, it appears Duchess Kate might skip out on the ceremony, where a memorial statue of the late Princess of Wales will be unveiled in the UK. But Kate's reason for not attending is very different from Meghan's. One royal expert believes that the Duchess of Cambridge, 39, may also decide to stay home with her kids in order to give her husband William and her brother-in-law Harry some space for reconciliation amid their ongoing feud. On Thursday, June 17, Express quoted Daily Telegraph associate editor Camilla Tominey, who noted that neither of Prince Harry or William's families have been suggested thus far to be attending the ceremony. Instead, Tominey believes that the unveiling of Princess Diana's statue could take place with only Prince William and Prince Harry in attendance. All eyes will be on the brothers, of course, because everyone's hoping there may be some kind of reconciliation at what is going to be a hugely poignant and significant moment for them, remembering their late mother. However, royal expert Katie Nichols said that things are not going to be resolved in 1 or 2 family meetings. I think there do need to be more conversations. There's clearly still a lot of hurt, a lot of resentment, and a degree of mistrust on both parts, she said. Now, another royal expert is weighing in on the situation and claiming that Harry may want to stay home instead of attending the unveiling ceremony. Royal expert Angela Levin shared her opinion about the situation this week, revealing that things are so messy between the brothers that Harry may want to sit this event out. While Levin admits that the statue means a great deal to both of them, the current drama going on in the royal family could possibly overshadow the otherwise heartwarming and sentimental tribute to Diana on what would have been her 60th birthday.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.